Okay, so we're here at AWSI with Bobby from SAB Foil. What you up to?
Hey, how you doing today? Thank you for stopping by. What we have here is a really cool system that's called Kraken, and it allows you to be able to have just any mast length, so they're all interchangeable just by one screw, and you can have a 63, 73 up to 113 length mast, and then you can attach it with two screws to a variety of different wings. And we have short chord wings, a system, so it's when I say chord, it's the distance from here to here. So one system is here, and then we also have the much longer system over here. And you can run, smaller wings, but it's got a deeper chord. So the higher aspect wings, you need a shorter chord, and for the lower aspect wings, you need this. But some of these wings are, as you can see, quite large, and so this is a dock start type wing, and so you can literally jump on a board and go with it. You don't need any wind. Whereas many of the so the systems are able to run, we're able to, with one screw, take the mast and literally just take out the mast and one screw take it off, and then disattach it, and so you can use, and we have an aluminum plate adapter, or we have I don't see it, but a carbon. 100% carbon, it's about 30% lighter, and you just use one screw like this. See, check. Of course, I need the right wrench. And anyway, you just take off the wrench and unscrew this, and then this pops off, and then you just change the plate, and then two screws, so you can change the mast length. You don't have to. So it's a very flexible system. You can have different mast lengths. You can have different. So you can do wing foiling, wind surfing, all with the same basic gear, depending on what your aspects are, what you want to do that day. And literally one board, then you can use that for any application. So it's pretty neat. And one of the things lately, it's been a lot of people are into the wing boarding, and so that's what they like. But then there's some people that want to use the same board for prone surfing, and so you jump on that and just go for a little bit shorter mast, a little different size wing, and you're off and running. And so it just depends on what the wind's doing that day. And it's not deep enough. Do you have any questions for me?
No, you've got some boards.
For sure, let's go see some boards. So we have boards made in Italy by a company called New Wind, and they're 100% carbon, and so this is a 90-liter board, and we have 75, and then people that are into kite boarding, like regular kite boarding, we have that. Like this is a youth board for the. You jump on this and you can use it for. It's a competitive board that the youth use for racing, like kiteboarding racing, and so it's sanctioned by the. I forget the name, IKA or IK, whatever the sanctioning body is, and so all the youth have to use the same. It's called a box design, just like in sailing, and so everybody has to use the same board, the same hydrofoil, the same wing set, and so Ozone has those. They were approved for that, and then the SAB foil was approved for the board and the hydrofoil. So all the kids that are with the yacht club that want to get into that and compete with each other, so you see people 8 years old, 9 years old racing, and so it's a great thing, and it's pretty economic for the yacht clubs to get behind that. And so in Europe, it's just gone wild. So. Got any questions for me?
Yeah. What's sort of driving the innovation here? Obviously, there's one screw attached.
Yeah, the one screw attached. One of the things that when you're going and you want to take this rig and you want to go from your house to the beach. One screw, you remove it, and then you can separate, and that's a huge advantage. Whereas otherwise you have to have 4 screws, you have to have an alignment issue, and then obviously that's one aspect, and then changing the mast length, that's another aspect. So it just depends on what your sport is, what people want, but it's an advantage, and they're also unbreakable. And whereas before there was the rigidity, in other words, this is a very solid connection, whereas before you could literally twist them and you'd have some flexibility, and the idea is, especially wings get bigger and bigger, you want zero flexibility. So,
Great. Thanks very much.
thank you.